up, y'all, and welcome to the Aging Potheads broadcast podcast. I am your boy, Big Brother Boss, aka the Funky Monk. In with me, as always, is the beautiful Miss Candy. Welcome back.
Hi.
Man, how have you been? It's been a while.
Been a little under the weather. Like I don't know what I caught, but I
Yeah.
caught something on you
As long as
mouth
you don't
breathing.
catch that, as long as you don't catch that homosexual shit that's running around Vegas now.
Oh no, I'm never catching that. Never, 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 ever.
For
Um,
real.
I've been alright, just trying to fight whatever this is. Like I literally been a bump on a log for like the
Uh,
past couple of days.
okay.
Um, I got out a little bit yesterday, and then I have to do laundry, but every time I look at the pile, I'm just like,
Mhm.
ah.
Well, for
So
those watching, let me go ahead and put my glasses on.
you're
Those
right.
listening, you don't see us, so it don't matter. Everybody else, hey, yo, what's up? We are the Aging Potheads. We are here every Wednesday. It's about 7-ish is when you catch us. You'll also catch us wherever you get your podcast now. So go ahead and hit that like so you hit us up. If y'all want to see the beautiful Miss Candy in person, y'all got to catch the broadcast on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Other than that, y'all just get to hear her beautiful voice when I get to see her. But that's how it works. Behind the scenes, we got the super producer Tony. And
Super producer.
and as always, y'all, it is time for the blaze. So let's go ahead and light up.
Oh yeah, let me get my blazings together here. I don't have my ring light, so light looks crazy anymore.
I get it. I completely get it. I don't know what it is, but that first hit off a joint, it'd be
It's
just
the
a
best.
business. It'd be like, man, especially when y'all come off after work. How does that feel,
Yeah,
y'all? Let us know. Let us know in the comments how that feel when you take that first drag of your joint when you get off
uh,
work. Oh man, that is the best.
the best.
Man, let us know what you're smoking. Let us know where you're listening and watching us from tonight in the comments. I am smoking on what we call white lemons. It is a sativa I picked up at what's becoming my favorite dispensary green over here on Rainbow. White lemons, y'all. It is a sativa. Might say it's 50-50, but it's hitting sativa all the way. Um, I picked it up for it was a good price. Let's put it like that. We when you spend a certain amount, it unlocks what they call the secret menu. And this was on the secret menu for about $12 an eighth.
Okay.
And I bought it. I said, hey, it can't be too much. They said it was seeds in it. They said it was lightly seeded, is what they said. And
Lightly.
was it not their seed in there? It was dry. It was dry as fuck. Don't get me wrong. It was dry as fuck. Um,
Okay.
but it said it was tested at 31%. I was a little skeptical. I said, you selling me something for $11 an eighth? And so I
I
took it
love it.
home and it hit me in the face. Oh man, this shit is good. It is good.
Okay.
It said lightly seeded, but it was not. I only caught one seed in it, and shit, I barely saw it. I just flicked it away and
Well,
called it a day.
can smell it too when you hit the blunt, like or joint.
Yeah,
If you hit a
yeah,
seed,
I've
just
had a seed pop in the blunt. That shit is weird as fuck.
yes. No, I can't stand that smell.
Yes,
So,
exactly. But I gave it 5 blunts. It hits fast, it hits hard, and it stays with you a while. Um, the
okay.
sativa effects are going to hit you right off the bat. You'll start feeling it in your head. As it starts to wane down, you'll feel some of the indica. You'll feel some of the indica kick in, but it doesn't drop you. I gave it 5 blunts. I almost gave it 4.5 because it was kind of dry, but then it hit. So when it hit, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give this 5 blunts here. This is white lemons. You can get it over at Green. I did see it at a couple of other dispensaries, but it is good. And what I did this last time, just a tip, I bought my girl the stuff to get over the 50 mark, and then I bought this. I bought like 5/8 of this shit.
Right? Gotta get
I
that
bought
in.
I bought up to the limit of it. So not saying you should, but hey, try to get the most bang for your buck.
Absolutely.
And the reason they call it a secret menu is because it's secret. So you got to bring it up when you're there. If not, they just go act like you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
They're like, so
Yeah.
do you have to say secret menu, or do you just ask for what's on the
Sometimes they
secret?
offer it, but when you spend more than $50 pre-tax, they'll sometimes they say, "Hey, we got the secret menu." I normally ask. I say, "Hey, what's on the secret menu today?" Because that sometimes that tells me what I want to buy. Because if they got something that I like on the secret menu, I'll just go ahead and run up the charge on my girl stuff. Or if we're buying for like a friend of ours or something, we'll just get it
Yeah.
up, put it all on the same ticket so we can get that deal. But yeah, y'all, always look for deals at your dispensaries because that's where you can find some hidden gems. This is a hidden gem. This is White Lemons. It is a sativa. You can catch it at Green here in Las Vegas. I got it at the Rainbow location. It could be at the other location, but I don't know. So go ahead and check that out. If you tried it, go ahead and let us know in the comments how it made you feel. And what was you smoking on? Come on, Long.
I had so I kind of had a little deal that I looked up on myself. I don't know if it was a deal or whatever, but I went to Shango and they had this specific brand. It's called Greenway. This is it right here. Greenway. So this is the super booth. So if you bought, I don't know, not picking up on my, there we go. Uh,
Oh,
if
good.
you bought an eighth of that, then you got another eighth of another one of their strains called Mai Tai.
Okay.
Now, this is the stronger strain. This one has 27.13
Okay.
percent THC. The other one has like 22 or something.
Mm.
It's pretty good. It's a hybrid.
Mm.
um, it made me feel like calm. It didn't necessarily make me feel sleepy.
Uh-huh.
Is what I liked about it. It was very airy, like light. It was very easy to break down, which is what I liked about it too.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what I was smoking just now. So, um, yeah, I liked it. I think I gave it 4.5 out of 5. I
Mm-hmm.
never remember what I give. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's 4.5.
Okay, see, I was on it. So,
Yeah, we be on it sometimes, y'all.
yeah,
Sometimes we have.
sometimes we do. And then sometimes I'll be like, what did I need to start writing this shit down.
It is the
Uh,
beginning of the show, though. So.
right, right. So, um, I liked it. I enjoyed. I
Okay.
liked the other one too. Um, I'll probably do that one next week.
Yeah, we can review that one next week. Now, shit. Sorry, I'm getting hot now, y'all. See. Now we do have the strain of the week, which is White Widow. White Widow is a hybrid. It's really like 60-40, 70-30 sativa leaning.
Okay.
White Widow is a good hybrid. If you're it's a good hybrid for all skill levels. So you can smoke it new. You can smoke it if you're a everyday smoker is good. They have all that for you. So White Widow does that. It is a hybrid. It'll satisfy some indica heads. So if you're an indica head, you might want to try this one out. But it does tend to lean a little towards the sativa side. So you just be careful. So let us know what you're smoking. Let us know if you smoked any of these strains in the past, and let us know. Sorry, y'all, I got some distraction in the background here about that. So
Yes, okay.
anyway, y'all, that's our strain of the week. The strain of the week, White widow.
Waka waka widow.
Exactly, y'all. Now
Right?
we're coming in on the tail of Black Friday weekend. Last week was Thanksgiving. I hope everyone did have a great holiday. We didn't
Oh,
do much. We sort of just we made enchiladas, had some drinks, some non-alcoholic drinks. I don't really drink. I smoke. I did try a new THC infused juice. I'll probably be reviewing that next week. Um, because right now I just mixed it up in my thingy thing.
and your thing, your thing. Okay.
And we're gonna see how that works out next week.
Ah,
How was your holiday?
I worked. I worked.
Oh, okay.
Uh, and I think that's where I got sick at too.
Did
Um,
your people bring you something? Oh yeah, you did.
it was a potluck. So,
Yeah.
but listen, they had some rotisserie chicken there that
Uh-huh.
nobody had touched, like from the store. Like it was still in its package. I'm like, cool, because work potlucks,
Yeah.
is a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I was like, ooh, ain't nobody look like they touched this because I can clearly see nobody opened this chicken yet. So I'm a Diddy Bop on it here because I know ain't nobody been in there.
For
And
real.
so I eat that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did eat some dressing that was left
Mm-hmm.
out. And I did eat they made cranberry sauce, but made it like with jello.
With
So it
Jello.
had yeah, it was a
Ooh.
jello cranberry sauce.
Mhm.
And it didn't taste like cranberry sauce. It tasted like jello. Like,
Y'all
so,
people, y'all people need to stop that shit. Stop the new
yeah.
shit.
Then she like put some cinnamon in it or something. I don't know what she did to it, but I
When I
clearly
make
as
it
soon as I
when I
tasted it, I
make it
was
homemade, I do put cinnamon and I do put oranges,
okay.
orange juice rather, and sometimes I might put some orange zest in there. But um, yeah, I don't put a lot of cinnamon. It's just a nice little pop, not like I'm pouring a
Yeah.
whole lot of shit in there. But yeah, and like we always say, y'all can't eat everybody food. I kind of
No.
don't. I don't do potlucks because of that. But one big
Yeah.
thing, one big thing about Thanksgiving, y'all, is Black Friday. And Black Friday is this big thing where people go and they shop. Y'all know what Black Friday is. A lot of you younger folks might not, because I see y'all on TikTok complaining that y'all want that experience of lining up for Black Friday. Did you line up for Black Friday? I know it's become a thing of the past, but do you still line up for Black
Man,
Friday?
those were the good old days. No,
Yeah,
I don't. I have not. I made it my business to
Hey,
stay in the
go ahead, Tony.
house. Like, and not
no,
spend any money.
I don't mean to interrupt, but it reminds me of my first Black Friday experience. And it happened to be right here in Vegas when I was about like 19. I
Mhm.
seriously never even heard about it. Like, for some reason, when I was growing up, we didn't have a whole lot of money. So, like, we didn't even shop on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to the store and some fucker ripped the last product out of my fucking hand and just took off running. I was so shocked I didn't even bother running after him. I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, I guess he
Oh,
needed it more than I did. I get
Yeah.
home, I turn on the TV. You can see people still fighting in the background while the news coverage is trying to cover it. I'm like, Black Friday, what the fuck
those
is that?
are
And
yeah,
that's
those are the good
that's
old
how I
days.
learned what Black Friday was. And I'll tell you right
Mhm.
now, I don't even like driving on Black Friday just because
Yeah.
people are racing from one store to the next.
I mean,
Exactly.
I'll keep my
it's
ass
not a
home.
deal anymore. Black Friday, you used to get
Oh, what
like
about?
90% off, 80%
Mhm.
off. They're literally like just there's no
People
deal
like you
anymore.
get five
Yeah.
It's
bucks
something
off.
the same regular price.
Yeah. Black Friday used to have good deals. It was always a time where people would line up, y'all. Those were the good old days. But I actually remember the days like when people would line up for Beanie Babies, when people used to line up for Cabbage Patch Kids. They
For
be
me and
lined, yeah. And over the years, what happened, folks, is that people started lining up on Thanksgiving. And then the retailers started saying, hey, we're going to open on Thanksgiving. And so they started having Black Friday deals on Thursday. And Black Friday sort of started weaning off as online shit started and things like that. But when quarantine occurred, Black Friday was dead. Because I can tell you, when that first round of stimulus checks went out, it was like fucking Christmas. It was like Christmas. You don't have to be at work. You're getting paid. Hell yeah, I'm finna take that 2K. We're gonna run down here and get us a TV.
But yeah, that was a time to be alive. I remember Black Friday.
Exactly.
They stopped.
Yeah,
they stopped. You have to buy everything online now.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But our question to y'all is: are you into the holiday shopping thing? I'm not. There's been a few stories running around, including one that happened at Target this weekend, where people were noticing that certain things weren't the big deal that they thought it was. Some folks have seen, they pulled back some signs and seen that it wasn't really on sale. It wasn't really a Black Friday deal, but it was already on sale to begin with. Kohl's is one I saw this week where they had some clearance stuff, and then it got marked up for a Black Friday. Yeah. People were peeling off stickers and seeing that. I hate to burst some of y'all bubbles, but Black Friday deals have always been a scam for years. Yeah. Okay, let us know if you got a funny Black Friday story, or you upset. Let us know in the comments how you feel about Black Friday. Do you do the shopping thing? And it is a scam. The video that Tony sent us before we came on the show showed people going and pulling signs at Target. Targets, not trying to defend Target, but it already showed it was a sale price, and all he did was slide in a different placard that said Black Friday deal. So what that meant is that on Wednesday, when you was in there getting last minute shit, you could have picked up that TV that you thought you was gonna wait till Thursday to get. I bet you didn't even go over there and check the price. People, if you plan on buying something for Black Friday, buy it in October or buy it after, I want to say MLK Day. That way, you know you're getting the best deals. If you're getting a TV, know that the new TVs, just like cars, come out in September. So they're going to be trying to get rid of old TVs in January. That's when you're going to get the best deals. So wait till the Super Bowl to get a good TV. But make sure it's a good TV and not some 2-year-old TV they're trying to sell because the new models have come in.
Right.
That's just a tip from me. Y'all. I've been around a while, you know. I know some things because I've seen some things. But let us know, are you into that shopping thing? I used to be. And even now, I'll try to see if there's a good deal. But hey, I'm not really into that thing. He said coming soon, monk shopping tips. I can give you all sorts of tips. I just want to put the tip in though, but hey, that's a whole nother show, a whole nother story, y'all. That's a whole nother story.
Shopping, huh?
Exactly. But let us know in the comments if you do the shopping thing. Have you ever waited for a Black Friday thing? Go ahead and leave a comment across our social medias. But most definitely, I don't know. I can say that the lining up Black Friday, that's done. I think that's over. Unless they really say it's in store, you know, and it before Kmart and even Walmart used to do it too. They had deals online, but they had deals that brought people to the store.
I hope an extra 10% off of 70%. That's like
exactly. And I don't know if y'all know, but Walmart been doing Black Friday deals since the end of October. I don't know if y'all knew that, but that's what they've been doing, and they've been doing releases. So some things was on Black Friday price, and then others weren't. But then it does bring us to Cyber Monday, y'all. Now, Cyber Monday deals, they used to be chef's kiss. Now they ain't shit. Now, let me ask you, Ms. Candy. Do you know where Cyber Monday came from?
I don't know the start of it. I know I think I kind of remember when Cyber Monday became a thing. I was definitely
Mhm.
alive, but I
Yeah.
don't know what was the catalyst for it.
Okay. What Cyber Monday is that when the internet started gaining traction for home service, like when people had dial up and AOL at home, um, people who did it at home could do it on the weekend, but a lot of people didn't get access to the internet until they went to work.
Yeah.
So what a lot of people would do is that a lot of these companies would do that because some people didn't miss the deal on Black Friday, but on Monday they had sales too online to their online customers because people come in on Monday and get online at work because they really didn't have good internet at home.
Right.
So that's why they call it. So they always came to Monday after Black Friday so they can get deals online. Now, it used to be a tech thing. You can get electronics. It used to be a tech thing where, Monday is where you can go get a lot of new tech. And fun fact, y'all, if you were born before September 4th, 1998, you are older than Google. Okay? Just a fun fact there. That's a fun fact. You know what, Tony? I'm a thank you. Put that on the list. That might be something we might want to do. Fun facts, because that makes Google Gen Z or late millennial.
Yeah,
or
probably
late
millennial stop.
Yeah, that'd be a late.
I'm an older millennial. Like,
yes. Yeah, you sort of like. I would say you, from what I know of you, your personality, you're more Gen X than you are millennial to me. That,
I don't know. I didn't know I was a millennial until I was like, well, what generation am I a part of?
Yeah, you're a millennial. You're one of the few millennials I like. I don't like a lot.
Yeah, but there's different kinds of millennials though. Like there's my generation, like, and then there's like, I think they break them down too. I read somewhere where they broke down what the difference between, but ours are definitely, probably, we're closer to Gen X than we are.
Yes. And yes, you're right. Candy is a cool youngster. Very cool. You meet her in person, she is down to earth, but she will cut you. Don't let the food taste fool you.
Not youngster.
She done been places, y'all.
Not a been places.
Here's another fun fact, real quick. Fun fact: if you meet Candy, you want to win her heart over, have a bag of flaming hot Cheetos. Those are one of her favorites.
Yes, puffs.
She said puffs, not the crunchy ones, the puffs.
The puffs.
Exactly.
I did not know you had that. That's funny.
And that's funny because I thought that's why you did.
I was sitting here eating them.
I'm sitting up here. I'm like, man, that red against the black lipstick. I like shit. Like, hey, we don't have to. It's like cut. Okay, let's run that back. But anyway, y'all, Black Friday is a scam. Get it when you need it. You don't need that TV. You needed that TV 6 months ago when you kept saying, "I'm just waiting for a Black Friday deal." Nah, you should have bought it.
If your TV is on the fritz, yeah, but people don't need TVs like they used to no more. Like, you can watch everything from your iPad or wherever. Like, people don't need TVs like that. No, and TVs are cheap anyway now. They're not like expensive like they used to be.
When I moved back to Vegas in 2016, I bought a TV. I just replaced it this past March. You know what I mean? It gave me 8 years, so I was happy for that. And then I picked up a brand new TV, and the dude was. Let me tell y'all something, people. When you're buying something, make sure you get the newest model. Because they'll say, well, this one is on sale. But I say, well, it's got the same number. I don't give a fuck what you say. You're giving me this TV. Well, this is the one that's on sale. This is the same TV, sir. Same number on it and everything. Always look for the date of manufacturing because they will sell you a 2 or 3 year old TV, y'all. Just saying.
Crazy.
You gotta
scam.
know it's
Scam.
on the
Everything
back. It's on the
is a
tag, y'all. Trust
scam.
me. Yeah.
Everything
Even if
is a scam.
even if it's in a box. Even if it's in a box. Go ahead,
I
Tony.
got I got something to add to that. So my dad, he always buys the warranties or whatever the case being. He'll look at the manufacturer warranties as well, and they're long enough. He won't buy the extra warranty. The whole thing is you know the rough expect how can I put it? Expected date of like or how long it will be good for before you really have to upgrade or anything. So he will always like know that something's gonna break down before that date. So he won't buy the extended warranty, and he's never had to pay for a replacement. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. He
And
figured out the system.
make sure if you get it, make sure it is actually an extended warranty, y'all. Because some of these warranties start, you buy a year and understand that that year starts the day you buy it. And that's how they get you when your product already has at least a year on it. So you need to make sure that it's an extended warranty, that it comes into effect after your manufacturer's warranty expires. I know at
Right.
Best Buy allows you to do that. So they'll let you buy it up until it almost your manufacturer expires. But you got to be careful. Make sure that you get the extended warranty, not the protection. Another little tip for y'all.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, if you do, get it for at least 2 years. I know it seems like a scam, but do that if you really, really have to get it. But yeah, y'all. But this weekend, Target got caught up with it, and they got caught backpedaling. But to me, like I said, it's just folks who wasn't paying attention. You got to make sure it's a real deal, okay?
Yeah. I
And
mean, I'm not really shocked by it, honestly. Like, I'm not surprised.
Exactly, and it's a scam. Get it when you need it. Black Friday's a scam. So y'all know.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know. Now, let's get back to this. Let's go to this before we get to T.I. and the dumb shit. P. Diddy. Let's talk about this P. Diddy thing. One more again.
Let's my phone up because this
Just so y'all know, Cassie did file a civil lawsuit because the statute of limitations had ran out on the criminal case. And I can tell you it was a money grab because just I believe last Wednesday was they sort of lifted the statute of limitation on civil cases until last Wednesday. That's why you're seeing all these accusations come out now because people filed them last week, right before the day before Thanksgiving. And I can tell you, Diddy, it is the time for Diddy's downfall. And I'm going to say this, y'all, because we'll be talking about this probably throughout the year. It is time for the Me Too movement of 90s era hip hop and R&B to come out. I was there.
It's late time.
What was that?
I said it's definitely about that time.
Exactly. And it did go it is an issue. I was there. I can tell you that it went on a lot. I can tell you that as a Gen Xer, we sort of warned people before they got in those situations, and we might come across as victim blaming on the tail end of it. But sometimes we like, you got that one friend who told you. We'd be like, man, I told you not to go in there. And most Gen Xers and most millennials have seen Players Club, so we know how rape works, y'all. So that's the thing. Now, that's the question that was on a lot of people's mind. Is settling an admission of guilt? What do you think, Miss Candy?
I would say, I mean, one would think, yeah, in a way. Only because, like, if there was being so many allegations brought against me about something that I'm vehemently denying, then I would want to fight to clear my name. I think that by her settling, I'm pretty sure she got way more than we think she got. One, and then because I know there's probably a bunch of stuff worse that probably happened and she saw, and he didn't want to get out. So
Exactly.
I feel like uh yeah, he just let me just go ahead and settle. Um Pay her to go somewhere, and hopefully none of the rest of my secrets won't get out.
Exactly. They will.
Even yeah, and even though Diddy, people still probably aren't gonna want their brands tied to that, like her and
Yeah,
things like
Macy's.
that. So,
I think Macy's already dropped them.
yeah, like he had a couple of things that and then one of his he owns what's that TV station? Um Revolt. He owns Revolt
Yeah.
TV.
For whole TV, yeah.
And one of the his primary podcaster, she's a female. I've never watched her podcast, but apparently it's one of the larger platforms on Revolt. And she stepped down. She walked away from it because her brand associated with someone, even though they are allegations, you are kind of drawing a line in the sand.
Yeah.
When you do that.
Exactly.
And that may or may not bode well for her career in the long run. Because people do get blacklisted. So
yeah.
And Diddy is powerful, so I don't know. I just feel like maybe she felt she just wanted it to go away.
Yeah.
And it was a civil case, so that means if I can't prove it criminally, then I can civilly. So
yeah, civilly, it is not. She doesn't have to prove that it happened.
Burden of proof is different.
Right? Yes, she has to prove that it affected her in a way that he should be punished, monetarily for it. And even though settling is not an admission of guilt, it kind of is. For those who've ever been in a settlement, like for an injury, they always settle. They say, "Hey, we're not gonna. Hey, we're saying it's not our fault, but we're not saying it might not. And we're saying it's not our fault, and we're also saying it could be our fault." That's what that's how they say it. That's how they settle it. Basically, they say, in this case, in the case with P. Diddy and Cassie, he said, "Hey, we didn't do that, but we're gonna settle anyway." And they tried to make her look bad. I personally thinks it makes him look bad because now it says, you settled too fast. I don't blame Cassie for settling fast. I blame Diddy because, like you said, Miss Candy, he didn't want all this shit to come out. If he was really, if he is really as fiercely, if he is as fiercely as he was denying it, why did you pay? Why don't you just let this shit come out in court?
Yeah, I just want to just be like, okay, because I heard also too, Jamie Foxx is supposed to be going through a similar situation, and he's actually going to fight the girl because they said that she tried this before, and because of that statute of limitations is closing on the those kind of civil suits or what have you. It was something.
She's just trying to get in.
Yeah, she's trying to get in too. So I mean, you don't want to victim blame. You don't. It sounds bad to do so as well. But there are going to be people that are using that to their benefit. Like we're not going to not say that either.
I don't like like you said, I don't like the victim blame either. I'd be like, I want to see how this plays out because there's something missing that I'm not getting.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just.
But I'm always believe a victim. You know, even if they are crying wolf, you have to, because one time they might get, we all know how we all know how criminals are. You know, it's happened before. We've seen it happen before. But yeah, but not to victim blame. I always like to want to hear the whole story, because yeah, no one asks to be raped, or no one asks to be sexually assaulted, because it's not necessarily rape. Sometimes sexual assault is grabbing a girl's butt when she didn't want you to. You know what I mean? So either way, it is all the same. But what the fuck? Anyway, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hate, it's a lot. I'm sure there's more that's going to be popping out too. And I'm hearing more every day. So, and a lot of people are coming out and speaking about it too that work closely with Diddy. So, I mean, I knew when he made the people walk 2 miles at 2 in the morning
for a fucking cheesecake.
Taking the band, that what type of person we was dealing with. So,
I'd have been like, fuck that, fuck your cheesecake and fuck that band.
Right. Ain't heard from making a band.
Exactly. Now, oh man. All right. Let us know what you think about the P. Diddy situation. Is settlement a admission of guilt? Did it take too long? Is a fast settlement mean somebody's guilty or somebody's out for a money grab? Let us know in the comments, y'all. Moving right along. Now, growing up, we had this thing where your parents would say, I'm not one of your little friends. And for King Harris, son of T.I. Harris, rapper T.I., comedian T.I., he's a horrible comedian, but either way, rapper T.I. and his son were recorded this weekend in a physical confrontation. It appears that King, T.I.'s son, was offended by being told he was spoiled and that he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth. That's something a lot of rich kids do not like to hear. He took offense to that, started going back and forth with his father. Father snatched him up a little bit just to let him know, I'm not one of your little friends. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We've watched this little motherfucker grow up, and we saw all the fucking shenanigans. We saw the buffoonery. We saw all the dumb shit this kid did. We see him out in these streets trying to be a gangster, and every time we turn around, his ass is getting caught out in these streets, and the streets keep saying, T.I., come get your boy. Sometimes people are showing him grace because he's T.I.'s son. Now, a couple of questions here. Is T.I. and his wife responsible for how their son turned out? And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go check out, I believe, Family Business, which is T.I. and Tiny's reality show. I think it was on BET, but don't quote me, y'all. Google is free. Y'all know that. That's one of my questions. And two, should it have happened like that? Are we still at an age where we're supposed to say, handle this like men since they're both supposedly adults? I say fuck them kids. Always have. And we all know that if we were young and we tried to jump bad on our parents, we were going to get snatched up. I mean, even now, my mama's 72 years old. 73. I still fear getting snatched up, and this woman can't walk at all. But I'm not going to jump bad on her because I never know what the fuck might happen. But T.I. learned, young King Harris learned last night or this past weekend, and they caught it on camera. As they always do, he always get caught on camera either right before he getting his ass whooped or right after he getting his ass whooped. The guy at the Waffle House showed him grace as he was told. That's why you don't fuck with nobody at Waffle House, especially the nigga on the griddle. Don't fuck with the motherfucker on the griddle.
I would never fuck with them people at the Waffle House. I'm not trying to get cussed out my hair, tone, nothing.
Y'all think that shit is funny, They got a Waffle House that's gonna open up on the strip soon. It's not gonna have no Waffle House energy. Trust me, it's not.
Yeah, it's not gonna no, it's not gonna be like actual Waffle House. No.
Yeah, it's gonna be Vegas
It's gonna
Waffle
be-
House.
yeah,
No,
they're gonna be like
I want
Chick-fil-A
the
in there.
Vegas. I want the Vegas Waffle House to be on Nellis and motherfucking Bonanza. That's where you put a fucking Waffle House.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
Anyway,
I buy that.
that
So I would love
that Vegas Waffle House would go viral like every day.
put,
I would,
put a
and I'll be
waffle-
right in the middle of the shit too, because that's
Yeah.
where I'll be down there every day.
put a Waffle House on fucking Boulder and Flamingo. That's where I want you to put a fucking Waffle House. Don't put no Waffle House inside motherfucking Cosmopolitan.
Or Trop on any one of them corners.
Because then they're gonna hire actors. They're gonna hire actors to act like they work at a Waffle House, and then they're gonna run into some real Waffle House patrons here for the weekend. But we're digressing, y'all. Either way, T.I. son got his ass whooped again. This time by his father. I don't know if there was any whooping of ass, but he did get snatched up.
I mean, he gaffled him up a little bit. You know, Ruff got grabbed around the neck a little bit because you trying me in front of people now. You know,
exactly. You tried me out here in front of these people, and when I say these people, we're not talking about our folks, okay? So if you know, you know. If you got a problem, Funky Monk at theagingpotheads.com. But you don't act out in front of them people like that, because you it becomes a respectability politics thing, which we don't really fuck with that much nowadays. But y'all can check that out. You can check the video out on YouTube. You can check it out on the Shade Room, is I think where I saw the video, because of course Little King Harris had to go live. So it is what it is with that, y'all. One of the things that's that. Let us know how you feel about that T.I. and King incident, and how would you react if your child jumped bad on you?
My kid does that. You better call the police and the ambulance ahead of time.
In your case, you better call the coroner. Might as well call the coroner while you at it. But yeah, I couldn't imagine my daughter jumping bad on me, but she does know that it'll probably be the last time she jump up on anybody, you know.
Yeah, because mine's taller than me now, so like you know.
Yeah,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see.
Waiting to see, huh? Hey, you feeling froggy, huh? You feeling froggy?
You feel froggy.
Exactly.
I'll be ready.
So let us know in the comments, y'all. How would you react if your kid jumped bad on you? Like King jumped bad on his father, T.I. Now, over the last few weeks, we've been talking about relationships, and it seems like the dating pool has been taking L's for at least once or twice a month since everybody started being back outside. You know, it's been a problem. It's been a problem before that, but it's been really, really a problem lately. Now that Miss Candy is back, we can ask the good questions here. Now, first, we're going to start with the most popular one. Would you go to Cheesecake Factory on a first date?
Yeah, I love Cheesecake Factory.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when did Cheesecake Factory get such a bad name. Like,
I don't believe it did. I don't believe that Cheesecake Factory ever had a bad name. But when this incident occurred, the young man had taken the woman to Cheesecake Factory, and she said it's a chain store, and she was she looked too good to be taken to Cheesecake Factory. You know what I mean? And she did it on live trying to.
I remember.
And then that's what started the whole Cheesecake Factory thing. Cheesecake Factory is Cheesecake Factory. It's expensive, but it's nice. The food is good. And y'all heard it from Miss Candy, who as is right now on camera, looks better than old girl. Okay,
Stop.
just
Keep
saying.
going.
No,
No.
stop, keep going. I'm just saying. Now, Miss Candy just said she'll go to Cheesecake Factory on a first date, and that also now on the first date, would you expect your date to pay?
If he asked me out, yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you asked me to come, because I
Yeah.
could have been just at home in my pajamas,
Mm-hmm.
like, or I could have got my own Cheesecake Factory. But
Exactly.
if you're asking me to go somewhere with you on a date, then yes, I am. I'm
Yes.
gonna have my own money anyway.
Okay, and
But
that was going to be my follow up. I know, like grown Miss Candy gonna always have her money. Now, the young Miss Candy would have her money to pay for a meal if she got
probably not. No,
money.
probably not. No, I wouldn't have, and I would have very much like
Mm-hmm.
I've dined in dish before, so
Yeah. So
uh,
a young Miss Candy probably wouldn't have had that money, so you would have expected him to pay. Yeah.
yes,
But it goes back to what you said. If he asks you out, you should pay unless it's discussed prior.
yeah. Like
Uh,
if you wanted to,
mhm.
like
And to me,
I
it's
mean,
not
we can
about being
discuss.
broke.
Like if you want to go Dutch, we can go
Yeah,
Dutch. Like just
yeah,
all right. I'll drive too. We can go. You know,
yeah.
to
But
me that's not really
also,
a date, but
I know, but it is you're meeting somebody anyway. You're just meeting them. You're trying to figure out if you want to be with this
yeah.
person.
If you even
That's
like them, yeah, I
yeah,
get that.
and that's why
Especially
I
if
wouldn't
it's
even. That's why I would be okay with like a coffee shop date or a date at the park where we can sit and talk or something like that. Because I don't know if I want to spend that money on you, and that's not a bad thing. I think that's been villainized, but that's not a bad thing. But these
mm-mm.
dudes who keep saying I don't want to get no bitch no free meal, I don't like that attitude. I like the attitude of like, hey, I don't really know this person enough for me to invest this type of money and possibly time into this extravagant or what some might think is an extravagant date. If you can't take a girl to the Cheesecake Factory, you got other problems.
Yeah, but
But
what's this? Like, I don't want to get no bitch no free meal. Like, what is
yeah,
so? What are you over here for? Like, what are you
yeah,
bothering me for, sir?
I ain't
What are
trying to
you?
exactly.
sound like an asshole. I ain't
Go
trying to
ahead.
sound like an
Right?
asshole. I'm
Like,
one of those guys that have a problem.
why are you over here? You want some of this pussy? Like you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't
Give me.
interrupt her. She was heading there, man. She was going. She was like, fuck that. She
Like,
wants
what?
something
What
with
was
the
the?
pussy.
Like, if you don't want to speak, it's not about a free fucking meal. Like, but you asked me out, nigga.
This
Like,
is an exchange.
the fuck?
This is an
And then
exchange.
you don't want to. I'm not saying it's got to be cheesecake. I'm not even saying it's got to be,
Mhm,
expensive. All like
mhm,
some stuff is just internet fodder, and so a lot of this
mhm.
should be skits.
Exactly. It is. It's
Like
just
to get a rise out of people to see how
yeah.
people respond, and
We know
people
a lot of
play
it
into
is
it
really
every
charming.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We know a
people
lot of
just
it is
play into
really
it every time. Like in real life, do you think some of these scenarios that a lot of these people make up in their head,
charming.
or like I'm sure has happened in some,
Yes.
maybe one off. But
Hmm.
a lot of this shit, y'all just be want
But
people's
it,
reaction,
but it's
like,
happened enough. It's happened enough for people to relate. You know what
yeah,
I
I
mean?
mean, people can
It's
relate to
happened.
that. Like,
Yeah, it's happened enough for people to relate. Um, I I myself I do think yeah. Sometimes it really depends on how I feel about that person based on our first back and forth. You know what I mean? Before I ask them out, that determines whether sometimes even when I see a few yellow flags, I still might go out with that person just to see if those yellow flags go away or they turn into full on red flags.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
it might take a couple of times to realize,
yeah,
what, I don't think I like
exactly.
this motherfucker like that.
Yeah,
Really, the motherfucker really ain't that cute. You know, sometimes it be like that, and it's not. It's called dating. You know, like that's
Exactly. It's always a
what the
chance.
point of dating is.
It's an investment, you know. But yeah, I get it. Now, would you do a coffee date on the first date?
Yeah, I like coffee. I would
Mhm.
go get a coffee with
Uh-huh.
somebody. I'm not, you know, like I like nice things, but I'm, you know,
Mhm.
like I'm not
Yeah.
ridiculous when it comes to stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
the men that want to do the things, the men that want to do that kind of stuff, are the men that are going to
Mhm.
do it anyway. It's just in them to do it. Like,
Exactly.
you know, like most of the men that are complaining about that kind of stuff are men that one just can't afford to,
Hmm.
or you know, just feel like women are
Yeah,
out to get what little coin they got. Like, so
exactly.
don't nobody.
Date date your budget. Like we always say, smoke your budget, date your budget.
Yeah, like
Okay?
find somebody that like the same shit you like, or that's into the same
Exactly.
thing into.
Exactly.
And have to,
Also,
you know.
I can tell
Huh?
you that 20-year-old young monk would have been taking women all the way to Cheesecake Factory, even though I couldn't afford it. 50-year-old funky monk is like, you cool, but you're not Cheesecake Factory cool. So we just gonna probably head on over to the Korean barbecue and have a little something, something, or we gonna head over to the bar and have a little something, something, go bowling or something. Depends on how you feel about that person. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And that's what determines. Go ahead, Tony. I know you was gonna come.
Yeah, I was going to say something earlier, but I had to get my scarf and everything. I'm fucking freezing. Anyways, here's my thing. I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but on the first day, and I don't know you, yeah, we gonna get that coffee or something, so I can get to know you. Now, if I got to know you online, cool, we'll bump it up to, like you said, the Korean barbecue or something. But for
Mhm.
Cheesecake Factory, I'm sorry, what that booty looking like? Just saying.
Yeah, I can tell you right now. Even right now, I take you to Cheesecake Factory. I'm trying to get some pussy points.
One,
I'm a,
one more,
I'm
one more,
a
one more fun fact. I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. Bringing that up about what that booty looking like. Just so you know, Miss Candy deserves the best restaurant in town.
Oh my God. Thank you. Yeah, because I mean, like some women are.
like
I
this.
mean,
Mhm.
you know, like, but there's women out there who feel like cheesecake is not enough for you to be getting no ass behind. Like,
Yeah, and I get that.
it's
I
like
totally get
it's a step above Sizzler, you know,
that.
like
Mhm.
or something like that.
I
So there
completely get
are,
that.
but these are the women that you want to that a lot of
Yeah,
these dudes want to argue with. Like,
yeah. Women,
if you,
the type of women, the type of women that these dudes think they're getting when they get what I call just a regular person. These aren't the women who are what you think a gold digger. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, a gold digger is gonna let you know from Jump Street what she's expecting.
what she's expecting, you
Yeah.
know, like and just you know, like and
Mhm.
she has every, you know, like what we can argue about how we feel about it or if it's right
Mhm.
or wrong, but
Yeah.
if she doesn't want, if she feels like Cheesecake Factory is below her pussy
Hmm.
level,
Hmm. Hmm.
then that's how she feels. And there's a man
Exactly.
out there that's going to take her where she wants to go. Like, and
Exactly.
that's the thing. Like, you don't have to agree with it. You don't
Yeah.
have
You
to
know,
do
but
it. You know, like
in my opinion, though, that type of woman you already know before you even think
you
about
already
cheating.
know before you even go over there. So why are you bothering that woman? Leave that
Yeah.
woman alone.
This woman from the
Leave that
Cheesecake
lady
Factory
alone.
woman, the woman we saw, she was trying to be that woman, but she didn't commit because that dude would have knew not to take her to Cheesecake Factory, even though they had never seen each other before. Trust me, he would have
Yeah.
knew from the conversation because I did a little deep dive after it and I started looking. I forgot the name they called these women. It wasn't gold digger, it was something else. But they have a whole TikTok fucking hashtag. And from what I got from these women let these men know automatically the type of person they are. Some men they won't even talk to. They'll tell a nigga or a man that they can't afford it. And some dudes,
and then these same dudes are going to make a whole podcast about how these women
the one woman rejected them.
Yeah, the one woman that rejected them. It's 8 billion people on this planet.
Yeah.
Like
You
most of
mad at
those are
one.
women. Like
Exactly.
you could literally like find exactly what you're looking for, but why are she, like again, if she's expected to come down from whatever she feels like, just to fool la la with you, especially if she's had that before. So I get it, I kind of get it. And the same for men too. Like, maybe, some men would benefit a little bit more to have a little bit more standard, like, or,
exactly.
like, that's another argument too. But, like if she don't work, you could kind of tell from the conversation, like, leave this lady alone.
Exactly. But
you don't got nothing for her.
An incredibly human trait is to want things that they can't attain. You know what I mean? I know that there's a lot of women out there that are above my pay grade. I know there's a lot of women out there who are above my mental, where I want to be in a headspace, and we're not on the same wavelength. And they might look good, they might have the best body in the world, but I'm not finna disturb my peace with this woman. And it goes vice versa too. Fellas, when you know you outranked, just leave that woman alone.
Let it go.
Yeah, let that woman go. Because there's another woman out there who's going to, or another person out there who's going to help you. And to get back to a couple of things that was said, especially to some of you younger folks, when you get past a certain age, we talk about what's worth getting sex and what's worth not getting sex. Because like Miss Candy has said before, she could have been at home in her fucking pajamas watching fucking TV. And that goes for men too. So it's got to be worth my time. And if it's about sex, it's got to be worth it for me to say, okay, you're going to get it, but you can fuck up by where we go and how you act. So that's just something when y'all get older. When y'all get older, y'all got to understand that shit. Right now, at this time, it's getting to the hours to where you got to let me know if we going somewhere. Because if not, I'm going to get high and I'm not going no fucking where for no fucking body.
I'm going to be stuck. Once I rub my feet together.
Exactly.
Right.
So y'all understand when y'all get older, for those who watch us over the age of 21, but younger than 30 or 35, just to let y'all know, that's what happens. Don't fuck with me. If after 8 o'clock, it's a wrap. If I got anime on and I'm smoking, that's a wrap. It's a whole wrap, y'all. So definitely, y'all, y'all heard it from Miss Candy, okay? Y'all heard it from her. Now, check this out. We talk about food. Today, I actually went and tried the strawberry sundae from Costco. As we get into our munchies.
They got a what?
They got a strawberry sundae. You didn't know that, huh? You didn't know that?
No, I always think that that's not that little chocolate thing that the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Now, before we go on, y'all, let us know in the comments what your favorite munchie is, where you go to get it, or if you're smoking right now, let us know what you are munching on, y'all. Now, the Costco food court, everybody knows, is known for its cheap but good food. I actually tried the strawberry sundae, which is pretty much strawberry syrup on their soft serve ice cream. I think I gave it 4.5, I want to say. Oh, I gave it 4. I get it, Tony. Don't fuck with me. I gave it 4. I know why I gave it 4. But I love ice cream and I love strawberry sundaes. The thing that pissed me off is that, and that's why I gave it a 4, is they don't give you any extra syrup. So what they do is they put the syrup in it, run it around the thing, run it around the glass, and then put the ice cream. put the soft serve in and then hand it to you. I'm expecting you to put a little bit more on the top before you put the top on that motherfucker. No, they don't do that. And when you ask, they say they can't. So that's why I gave it. That's why I gave it 4 blunts. When I got the munchies, y'all, I like my shit how I want it. Don't fuck around.
Yeah, like why can't I get a little bit more at the top? Can I pay for a little bit more at the top?
You know, because when I saw her put the 2 things in, I said, "Oh, this is gonna be nice." And then she did the little swirl thing. I'm like, cool, that's cool. I'm expecting to put just a little bit more on top. No, nothing. And then she said she could. But I gave it 4 blunts, y'all. We were just talking about dates. Costco Food Court is a very good cheap date. You and your date can eat for less than $5 if you do it.
Y'all
right.
better not take nobody to no damn Costco on a first date.
Okay,
Please
fine.
don't
How
do
about
that.
how
If
about
you
Sam's
ever
Club?
want to see any part of the pussy, don't ever take nobody.
How about Sam's Club? Sam's Club is good, right?
No,
No, Sam's Club is
a
worse.
refrigerator.
Oh,
We can a washing machine.
mind y'all, this is the same woman who 5 minutes ago said she a simple person. Now she's like, fuck that, don't take me. Don't
Nah,
take
nah. We not doing that. No.
Oh shit.
No,
Yes.
no cost.
I know. I get this, y'all.
Right. Like we in
let us know in the
16.
comments what's your favorite Costco item when you go to Costco. What do you get? I normally get the hot dog and a slice of cheese pizza. If I'm high, if I'm not, if I'm just going in there on a normal shopping trip, I just get the hot dog and the soda, which is still $1.50, y'all. Every once in a while, I might get the smoothie, the mango smoothie, which is good. But pretty much, I just get the drink and the hot dog and be on my way. So let us know what your favorite Costco go-to is on your menu, on the menu there. You got a Costco go-to, Miss Candy?
The little chocolate, the chocolate ones. I like the chocolate soft serve.
Okay.
And then have I had Costco pizza?
Time out. Here we go.
That's a flag on the field. How are you going to tell us not to bring you there on the first date, and yet you got a favorite menu item? That makes no sense.
When I shop, yeah. When I'm in there shopping, I'm enjoying I'm imbibing on one of their little chocolate frosties.
But what she's saying, if you get her out of bed wanting some pussy, Costco
if you
is
get
not
me
the
out
place
of bed,
to
put on makeup, put on hair, put on clothes, just to go to Costco to sit and eat.
First of all, the clothes are optional. You don't have to put those on.
No. That'll be the last time that you're blocked.
You're not gonna even get a response. You just gonna get blocked. That's just how we go. Now, once again, Miss Candy, you still on your Asian food kick. So what we had this time?
Oh, I had chicken satay.
Okay.
And what's funny is you see me looking down at my phone. I actually just ordered some food from Late Time because I'm not going nowhere near downtown today.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wanted like some of their crab rangoons and some green curry. Hopefully to bust whatever this is up that I got going on. But
you got the good spice in it though, right? You got the hot spice in it.
Well, I put the spice level. I usually do mild because Thai food is spicy anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't overdo it on the spice, and it's just gonna mess up my my acid reflux.
Yeah.
So but I got something different this time, so I'm gonna talk about that one next time.
Right.
But this time I got the Thai chicken from Praya Thai food.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm saying it, but I don't know if it's satay or satay, however you say it. But it's like a skewered chicken or grilled chicken, and they put it in like this. They serve it with this peanut butter sauce. It's like you literally sticking it in peanut butter sauce.
Okay.
Like a warm peanut butter sauce. It's really good. I
Okay.
never knew that I would like that combination of chicken and peanut butter sauce. It never sounded like anything that I wanted to eat, but I've had it a couple of times now because it's literally like the only thing that's kind of near my job. That's not a Popeyes or something else that like I don't want. So it was really good. I liked it. They also give you like this little sweet. It's like a cucumber salad. It has it's like a sweet vinegary
Okay.
clear something that's in. I don't know what it is honestly, but it's literally like cucumbers, like cut up cucumbers, and carrots slices,
Okay.
and that's
I know what
literally
you're talking
all it's
about.
in there.
That's
But
the
it's
one with the
really good.
daikon and the cucumber, daikon, cucumber, and pickles. I mean, and carrots. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. It's like, and then it's like that little juice that it's really sweet. It's like a
Yeah,
pickle juice.
yeah, that's good. And
It was
their
very
crab,
good.
yeah, their crab rangoons at Lei Tai is good also. I know you're talking about Prior Thai, but you order from Lei Tai. Either way,
Yeah.
it's Thai food, y'all. Thai food right now, y'all. Thai food is hot, and not just spice level, but it's hot. And note that you got to understand when they talk about spice level versus heat. Remember that when you go to a Thai restaurant, spice level means the amount of spices, because sometimes it's not spicy in the fact that it's a heat, but the type of spices that blow up in your mouth, not heat. But heat level
Yeah.
is different. Now I like food that is spicy, but not American spicy that's like hot, where they talk about heat. I'm talking about spices and the type of spices they use. But hey, that's another thing. I'm getting high and talking too much. I'm sorry. You gave it 4
Okay.
blunts, right? Yeah.
I did. I did. I gave it 4 blunts. Only because I feel like they can put some rice or something with it. Like
Okay.
they just literally just give you the chicken and the sauce
Mm-hmm.
and like
Yeah.
that other little pickled cucumber stuff.
That,
Like
that,
you
that,
can
that,
give me.
that trips you out when they do shit like that. You know I'm gonna need some rice. And
Yeah,
you do
you
your
know I need something to
partial.
pad this chicken with. Like, what's wrong with
Yeah.
you?
Now, I remember when rice used to be free, y'all. Rice used to be free. You didn't have to ask for rice. Rice just came with it. You knew that you was gonna get rice. Now it's like you
Yeah.
gotta order. Now, I do know they got something called waterfall beef there at Lei Tai. That shit is top tier. Come with the sticky
Waterfall
rice.
beef.
Waterfall beef comes with the sticky rice. So you take a piece of the sticky rice off, take up some of the meat, eat with your hand. Boy, that shit is good.
That sounds good.
So when you get the munchies, y'all, what's your favorite go-to munchie? I've been munching on some granola lately because I've been trying to do better when I get my sweet tooth. But y'all, I got a review for next week, y'all. I actually tried the Costco pumpkin pie. I'm gonna reserve judgment until next week, y'all. To let you know how that was. Yes, I ate pumpkin pie. Yes, I still have my black card because we got to try new things. We have to try new things, y'all.
We do.
But definitely let us know what your favorite go-to munchie is in the comments, because if it's something good, we definitely gonna try. Now, y'all, we get into the spoiler alert, so I'm gonna say spoiler alert because I am nice and high, and I'm definitely may give away some shit. If you guys are familiar with the Squid Games that gained popularity during the quarantine, they do now have a game called Squid Game: The Challenge that's streaming on Netflix right now. The first 5 episodes are up right now as we speak. They're released every Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember. But the Squid Game is basically they bring regular contestants in to play some of the games that they had in Squid Games, as well as a couple of other games and tests that they have. Just like the show, they come in with 456 contestants, And as they do the challenges, contestants are eliminated. They did have your favorite red light, green light, and the Dagona cookie one. So they had a lot of the challenges, but it also shows how people are acting when they're in the dormitory. You know, they're forming alliances and shit and all that. I thought I would not like it because there was no killing. But the funny part about it that was different than watching the actual TV show to me is that it did have that reality TV competition feel where people were trying to make alliances and do this and do that. And
so this is an actual like reality like show.
Squid Game. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you know, people aren't getting shot and dying. It's
yeah.
Without trying to spoil it, y'all, the way they kill these people is hilarious. It is so fucking funny when these people quote unquote die. It is fucking hilarious. I'm gonna save that for you. Gotta watch it, y'all. It is the Squid Game, the challenge. I've watched the first 5 episodes. I believe I gave it 4.5 blunts. I gave it 4 blunts, and I know why. Because even though it is a reality, even though it's like the Squid Games, which I gave the Squid Games, I would give the Squid Games, the original show, 5 blunts. This show right here still has that challenge, has that survivor feel, and I'm really not into competition elimination shows as much as I thought I would be. So it's really just a competition show where you actually see the more American things. When they're in Korea, you know, in the regular Squid Games, those people were desperate. You know what I mean? So they were trying to do whatever they needed to do to make sure that they were going to win that money. But in the game show, in this challenge show, they're kind of like, they know it's a reality show. They really aren't that desperate. Yeah, anybody could use $4 million. Don't get me wrong. But they don't, they're almost like, oh, this is just a challenge. We just here because we want to bond, because I got friends there. Or I'm just here because I'm trying to prove something to myself. These people really aren't desperate per se. These people, when they go home, they still gonna have the same bullshit they got going on. They're not banking on winning. Whereas with the Squid Games, those people knew and they were desperate. Well, they knew after the first game when they knew niggas was dying. When they knew people was dying, they knew that shit was serious. And I can imagine. You get out of here. But yeah, I gave it 4 blunts, y'all. Let us know what you're watching. Leave a comment on what you're watching and how you felt on it. We got a rating system of between 1 and 5 blunts, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest level. So let us know what you felt about what you're watching. And what were you watching? You got the House Follow House of Usher.
Yeah. So far it's good. You know, it's by Blumhouse Productions.
Okay, it's Blumhouse. Okay.
They do. Yeah, they've done the fall of the Bly Manor, and the fall of, like, it's a series, kind of like American Horror Story, where they just use the same actors in different roles.
Yes.
In different time periods, and it's pretty good so far. I like the it's about this family who is basically, you know, being accursed or haunted, like everybody's dying, all these weird deaths. So it's not original in that sense, but I mean, you know, so far I like it. I've given it, I think, about 4 blunts.
Okay.
Is what I remember giving it, I think.
It's 4.5.
Okay. Yeah, well, there you go. Sorry, Tony. You know, like, I don't know how many more episodes into it, but it's some jump scares in there. It's on Netflix, and I think you guys should check it out.
Right on, right on.
I'm gonna go run and get my food.
She's gonna run and get her food, y'all. Let us know what you're watching, y'all. Run and get your food, girl. Don't let them leave.
Okay, I'm not. All right, hang on. I'll be back.
No worries. But yeah, it is. Netflix hasn't been missing for me lately, y'all. So if you guys check out Netflix, let us know what you're watching. We talked about a lot of stuff today. Let us know in the comments about what you're smoking, where you're calling us from. Where you listening to? We're not where you calling us from. We ain't radio. God damn,
bro. Like you got some issues. You straight up got some issues tonight. I'm gonna go back and highlight all this stuff later, just so you know.
You probably will. Put it on a be real.
Yeah, I need to start doing that. That's gonna be funny. You guys have so much. I just want to point out.
I know, but let us know. Let us know how you feel about Black Friday shopping. Let us know how you feel about the T.I. thing. Let us know how you feel about the P. Diddy thing, as well as the dating first dates Cheesecake Factory thing. What you got going on? Let us know with show ideas if you want to see guests. What do you want to hear from us, y'all? And I'm getting high. I'm just filling in. I'm sorry. Let's not fill in. Anyway, y'all, if you need to reach us, go ahead and hit us up at info@theagingpotheads.com. Know that we are potheads and that sometimes it may take a day or two to get back to you, but just let us know. You will receive a response within 2 business days, unless we hide, and then it'll be 3. But either way, y'all, hit us up at info@theagingpotheads.com. If you are ever in a crisis and you need help, and you feel like you're going to hurt yourself or others, pick up the phone and dial or text 988, and that is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Here in Las Vegas, you can dial 211. Also, we also stand for violence not only against women, but against people, period. So if you are in an abusive relationship or situation, make sure you contact the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Get the help you need. That number is 800-799-7233. 7233. And we, like I said, we like to talk with you and not about you. Make sure you get the help that you need when you need it. We'd also like to thank everybody for watching us tonight. Thank you, everybody who was listening to us, wherever you listen to your podcast. We are the Aging Potheads. Happy holidays with our love. Thank you for smoking with us. We are here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. is when you catch that broadcast on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, y'all. YouTube is the best if y'all want to go over there and grab it. YouTube, if y'all don't like Facebook, run over to YouTube. It's already on YouTube, y'all. So thank you for smoking with us. With us, as always, I want to thank Tony for running the boards, the beautiful Miss Candy. I am Funky Monk, a.k.a. Big Brother Boss. And like we always say, meditate and medicate. And until next time, my friends, stay lifted. Good night. See you next time.